this is, sorry, so I want to also say, so this is, that was, that's like showing you how skinny it is, okay? And so the earliest, the youngest moon ever on record, world record, okay, ever sighted by somebody was, it was about a 15-hour-old moon crescent by, it was by a young amateur astronomer, and it was quite a while ago. I don't remember the exact date, but it's not something, as you can see with what I'm trying to say, it is very, 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 very hard to see a new moon that small and to even be able to photograph it. And so also, I actually researched this. It's like you cannot see a moon that is newer than 12 hours old, okay, with your eyes, the naked eye, with binoculars or with a telescope. And also, the moon would be too close to the sun you would be blinded. You would blind your eyes if you tried to see a crescent moon that close to the sun. So there's a limit to when you can see the crescent moon. It doesn't just pop up magically. Okay, according to science, according to physics, it is impossible to see a moon before 12 hours. This site and this photo is claiming to have seen the crescent moon for this month 10 hours after it started, which is not possible, okay? It's not possible. There's other reasons why I know this photo is not true. If you look on Stellarium, you can see, and we're getting into the heavy numbers again, the moon is, I think it's at about 5 degrees above the horizon. Let me see. Let me just show you guys. So I want to show you guys this first. So as you can see right here, the sun is still, it's right at the horizon, so it's too bright to be able to see the moon, which is right there. This says 20 degrees, so it's 20 degrees above the horizon, all right? And so if you look, you can see, I'm sorry it's backwards, guys, but you can see that the phase is 0.01, so it's very, you would need the best conditions to be able to see it. So the moon is, so 10% would be right in the middle of the square, right? And then 5% would be in the middle of that, right? And so the moon is less than 10% above the horizon. As you can see, it's touching the treetops. So I'm going to just go forward a little bit so that the sun is dark enough, sun's low enough that you can actually see. As you can see, darkness comes to be able to reveal the moon. So as you can see, this is around when it would be dark enough to be able to see the moon. As you can see, the moon is below the treetops, okay? It is around 3 degrees above the horizon. When I showed you that photo earlier, it was about 20 degrees above the horizon. That is, okay, that is, I'll show you the exact time that they actually said that they took that photo. So as you can see, this is the time they said they took the photo, and this is the time they said that the new month has started. And the moon is below the treetops. It is not about 20 degrees above the horizon. I would say it's about 5 degrees above the horizon. And so you tell me, it's a picture that's physically impossible. Okay, I'm very sorry to say it's physically impossible. And the last thing that shows you that this photo is not a real photo. So, like I said, so they're claiming that this month started on May 20th, and as you guys can see, it is too soon for the month to have been started. And I'll show you guys the real sighting of the moon, the new crescent. It's actually on the 21st at sundown. Let me show you guys. And guys, I've even looked on forums where people have been watching for the Rosh Hashanah new moons or new crescents for like 30 plus years, and they say that on average it's exactly what I'm saying, which is scientifically true, which is 3% to 5%. Okay, so again, like taking a picture of a moon that's like 10 hours old is impossible, but also claiming to have seen a moon that's like 1% already, less than 1% is already, well, technically it's 1%, you know, it just jumps from percentage to percentage, but it's very, it's no. Okay, so let me show you guys when the crescent moon should be sighted this month. Okay, so this location is in Jerusalem. There's the moon. The time is around, it's sunset. It's around 8. As you can see, it's on 5:21. It's not 5:20, and this really matters, and I'll show you in a second. I'll show you the phase. The phase is 0.04, which is 4% illumination. So this atmosphere setting mimics a real atmosphere. This would be in a dark, excellent darkness, you know, dark site. And so this is giving like the best conditions possible. As you can see, the moon is there. It's a very small sliver underneath, very, very small. Okay, I'm zoomed in there, all right? And it's at about 15 degrees above the horizon. Okay, so this would be when you'd be able to see the first crescent. And like I said, this is on May 21st. And if you guys know, I'm sure you guys know, the Jewish days go from sunset to sunset. So this is the sunset. This would be the first day of the month. It would be from sunset on the 21st to sunset on the 22nd. And so this is where I want to get into the part of the video where this is going to be a little bit maybe polarizing and upsetting for people. But this is why it matters. As you guys know, on May 22nd, me and 3 other girls, Cassie, Mandy, and McKenna, we all had confirmations, and Mandy had messages, Cassie had messages from God saying, from Jesus, and he said, I'm coming to pick up my bride on May 22nd, and then he gave 2 times, 1838 and 1853. And now, obviously, I know this might sound upsetting to people, and I want to first, please try to hear and just consider what I'm saying, all right? I've gone through a very intense journey since then, seeking the Lord very heavily, and I know for a fact what I'm about to say is from him. Okay, no one can tell me differently. And I say that knowing I'm going to stand before the Lord one day, all right? And answer for everything I've said. May 22nd is the first day, okay, the Lord has shown me it's the first day of the 3rd month, all right? This is the first day of the Ophiuchus hour that I've been talking about in all my videos, how this is the great separation, how it's representing the day of the Lord, and there's so much more, and I'll get into that. It's going to be mind-blowing, all right? I'm setting the base. Okay, so consider, I know somebody's going to think I'm like giving, guys, okay. So the first day of the month is May 22nd. And consider that on February 15, when Jesus said, I'm coming on February 15, and he really was saying the midnight cry, okay, which is exactly like the bridegroom is coming. He cometh, okay? Sometimes God likes to use play on words, and we know this from parables, we know this from the Bible. This is what he likes to do. He likes to really see who's really listening, all right? When he says May 22nd, sorry guys, I accidentally said the times are 15:38 and 15:53, I think. I meant to say 18:38 and 18:33, okay. So when he says May 22nd, I'm picking up my bride, I am very, very convicted that he means that he's coming in the 9th hour like he's been saying, but he said it in such a way, 1, that we would do that live, and 2, to really